recording.
Okay, Jesus Christ. I'm a podcast. Hey. What's up, familia? ¿Cómo están? Aquí su amiga Carla Medrano. Bienvenidos una vez más a este podcast. Y today, tengo a mi amigo Saul Gómez. ¿Cómo estás, Saul? ¿Cómo andas?
Bien. I'm very excited.
I'm very nervous. Can you tell?
I'm nervous a little bit too because like my Spanish isn't that great. I know a lot of.
We're gonna do bilingual.
We'll do bilingual.
Yes,
Sí
yes.
puedo hacer eso, pero a veces se me van las
palabras.
Las palabras. Ahí está.
Okay, we're the same. I feel like my English is not my strongest.
Really?
Because I have a big accent, as you can tell. I like everything big.
Oh, okay, yeah. Accent.
My accent is big.
That's why you're in Texas.
Yes, and my hair is big. Everything else.
I'm actually, that's what I was curious about. Did you move out? Like, did you immigrate over here? Or were you born here?
I was born in Houston, Texas, pero my family's from Honduras.
Okay.
But I lived in Honduras till I was 8 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, because your English is good, but
you can tell.
You can tell.
Yeah, my accent. Yeah. It creeps out.
That's cool.
But I had to learn English till I was like 8 or 9 when we came back to the States. Y aprendí escuchando música.
Yeah. And how do you feel about do you feel like when you got into radio were you confident with your English, or did you go straight to like Spanish radio?
I went to straight to Spanish radio, pero there también se reían de mí en la radio porque a veces las palabras las decía tú como mocha, como like pocha.
Yeah.
Entonces I will forget how you say a word in Spanish.
Yeah.
So like no sabía, and then they would make fun of me for that.
Yeah.
And then after that, someone just told me, just say it in English.
I feel like back then it was probably harder too. I feel like they were meaner back then.
Yeah.
Now there's the Yo Sabo movement.
Yes.
Where it's okay. Like
right.
it's okay to be a Yo Sabo,
yeah.
you know?
Because when I started in radio like about 8 years ago, and I started on the show, the guys were like really hard. You know, my former co-hosts, they were like difficult with that. They'll be like, habla bien. Ooh. And I'll be like shy.
Yeah, and it makes it worse.
Because you don't want to speak anymore.
Yeah, and then you just get nervous to talk more.
Right.
And then it just keeps making it worse and worse.
Has anybody in your family made you feel uncomfortable for the fact that your Spanish is not your strong tool? I guess your
probably just like my dad's friends
really?
Or stuff like that. Yeah, I did realize one point my dad was a little. I don't know if it was my dad, probably even both. Whenever I'll speak Spanish, my parents will give a disclaimer to whoever they're with. Like, he doesn't speak. Like, habla un poco pocho and stuff like that. And I always took it a little hurtful. I was like, damn, you're really giving them a disclaimer? Like you were the one that raised me. You didn't, you know?
So are you upset with your parents that they didn't teach you how to speak Spanish?
No, I'm not upset. Actually, you know how it happened? Back in in preschool, kindergarten, first grade, I was extremely fluent in Spanish. That's all I spoke, Spanish.
Okay.
And then my mom put me into a private school.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that was just filled with a bunch of like white kids.
Yeah.
And Americanos, just like
Asians.
Yeah, all that.
You know that private school money.
yeah. So it was all that, and that's where I felt in a way I felt like embarrassed because I was the only Mexican there.
Really?
Yeah, and then so people would just make fun of my accent. People make fun of the food I brought.
Really?
Yeah, I was just completely different from everybody else. Even my name Saul, people started calling me Saul. That's the joke. You used the wrong one.
No, my bad. It was this one.
It's the boo. It's the dog. We're learning.
We're learning. I'm learning how to run this.
Yeah.
But speaking about learning, you know that I have a friend who she also moved to like a very upscale neighborhood because her only son he wants to be a professional baseball player. So he's like in a little league. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
So he's like in like in the clubs and school. But you know, not every school, every high school is gonna have like a great baseball
program.
team.
Yeah.
But I feel like more like Americanized schools, and this is a public school, but it's like in a very rich area.
Yeah.
So you know, everything there is like, I guess
better. They got better funding.
You know, better funding.
Yeah.
Better schools, better choices, better programs, after school programs.
Yeah.
So, and he's like one of like the 5 Latinos in the whole school.
Yeah.
And she and her ex-husband had an argument. He's like, no, lo estás poniendo en una escuela donde hay puro gringo y él no se encuentra. He's not like, he's acting all white.
Yeah, se va a perder.
Se va a perder y ya no le gusta escuchar la música en español.
Yeah.
And she thought for a second, she's like, I don't know what to do porque en esa escuela me gusta porque tiene mejor educación because the kids are, you know, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know, they come from like good parents or good.
It's a whole different world, a whole different life.
Yeah. Y like como like professional parents.
Yeah.
Doctors and lawyers and all that good stuff.
And I understand that point of view because I feel like that happened to me. I stopped.
Exactly.
I started dressing like that.
Like a skater boy?
Yeah, I was an emo rock punk person.
Really?
Like,
I need to see pictures.
No.
Really? Were you used to wear everything black or what?
I had like those spiky hair like from back then. You know, everybody had their spiky hair.
Yeah.
So I did. I was straight like that. And then it wasn't until recently. So actually very important. I did at like college, my first year of college, I did Chicano history class.
Really?
And that's why I kind of felt like I felt pride, and I also felt like mad that I was never taught this stuff. So like there's a lot of like history that was never like very important history, very history that makes us feel really proud of our culture and makes us and really makes us be like, yo, we're more than what people think we are.
Yeah.
And they never taught
salsa and chips.
Yeah.
And margarita.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like we're strong people and all this stuff. So they taught me a lot of that in Chicano history. And I was like, wow, like way more people need to hear about this.
Yeah.
And that's when I also decided I should make some type of entertainment where I can teach it. And that's where the podcast started slowly coming in as well.
And also I feel like, example, like my parents, I feel like I get it a little bit harder because my parents are Central Americans. So there's not a lot of talent or a lot of people who want to be in this industry that are Central American.
Yeah.
Pero no tantos, you know, porque pues it's a lot smaller. But also I feel like nowadays with music, it's like global. I'm so proud of the Regional Mexicano. It's like the people trying to get rid of that regional Mexican.
Yeah.
Because it should just be called Música Mexicana. Because no lie, like my grandpa, like a lot of people are like, oh, how come you like Mexican music? It's because I grew up with it.
Yeah.
Mi abuelito, till this day, my grandpa's, he's 83 years old. Y él anda su tejana, anda sus botas y su cinturón.
Yeah.
And he jams to Vicente Fernández, Alejandro Fernández, la dinastía de todos los, Pepe Aguilar y toda la dinastía Aguilar. Like, you know, he likes rancheras.
Yeah, and he's hondureño?
Hondureño.
Wow,
So a lot of people are like, what, they play that over there? Yes, they play that over there. It's music. So, you know, it's like...
Universal.
It's universal. But now more because of social media.
Yeah, and it's been a nice thing to see because I feel like growing up when I was in high school, people weren't listening to banda. People weren't listening. They weren't playing that. And now, like, you see kids blasting it.
Yeah.
So it's a nice thing to see that there's more representation.
Representation.
Yeah.
And even Americans, like, I've seen this guy. He actually, I want to get him on the podcast soon. His name is Chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I saw him, he was going viral because of the way he dances and quinceañeras and like a Mexican weddings.
Yeah,
and
Picolandia and all
events.
that stuff.
Yeah, and then like he's talented and he loves la cultura.
Yeah, he's great. I met him. Actually, I did a show with him like 2-3 weeks ago.
You did?
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. So like people like that, people who are embracing our cultures, it's very nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even like I feel like growing up, actually that was one thing that pushed me into entertainment because growing up, we all wanted to be like rappers and we all wanted to be like
Pero hay Latinos.
Like hip hoppers, like stuff like that. But there was really no one representing it at the time, like where to the level that they're at now.
Right. Oh, yeah. Now it's global.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
So,
Bad Bunny's everywhere.
Yeah. So it's very cool listening to Spanish music.
Yeah.
People like and you can blast and it's like
Snoop Dogg did a song with Banda MS.
Yeah. You know actually what I do now?
What?
Because I've been fortunate enough to be working hard and and I bought a nice car. And my favorite thing to do is put the windows down and listen to like Fuerza Regida.
Yeah.
Like Peso Puma, like loud music. Like come look at me.
Yeah.
Like I did this. Like it's not no drug money. It's none of that stuff. It's working hard.
Yeah.
And look at me.
Latino and proud.
Yeah.
So
that's
like yesterday we went to I took you. We ended up at a different type of bar that I promised my friend.
Yeah.
But it was a fun night. It was a karaoke night.
It was funny because I was like seeing your Instagram stories, like you and your friends, like gorgeous, beautiful. And when I was coming to Texas, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be surrounded by all these beautiful women. It was the opposite. Like I was surrounded by beautiful men. Yeah, she took me to a gay club. It was fun. It was my first time. I've heard
really.
I've heard many good things.
I popped your cherry at a gay bar.
Yeah, you did too. You did too this trip. You popped my gay cherry. Wait, pause. That sounded weird.
Yeah.
And my Whataburger.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was a great experience. But yeah, we did karaoke and it was a fun time.
Yeah, and then I was gonna tell you, I was surprised when you were singing las canciones de
That Cristian
Cristian
Nodal,
Nodal. Like
my
you actually
favorite.
know their music.
Yeah, yeah. Not I don't sing it good.
Yeah, but
That's
you
what
know
I
the
found
lyrics.
out. Yeah, but I know the lyrics.
But have you ever met him? Have you ever been to one of his shows?
Nah, you met him?
Yeah, I've met him.
You have his number?
No, I have his Instagram. Everybody
You
has
see that
his
little
Instagram.
pause? She was like, no.
No. No.
That's funny.
But actually, I think he represents la cultura mexicana so well.
Oh,
His
yeah.
music is everywhere.
He's great. Like just his. I always say, have you ever had those feelings where you're like, dang, I wish I wrote that song?
Yeah.
A lot of his songs, I'm like, I wish I was Cristian Nodal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Would you be? Well, he's young and he's married.
Yeah,
already.
he's pretty young. I feel like we might be the same age.
I think he's like 23, 24.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like the same age, but he's already a dad and he's kind of like married already. You think you're gonna get married soon, or you're?
I don't
ready
know
for
who's out there. Maybe one of your followers.
Okay, chicas, por favor.
I don't know. I'll get married like when I'm like 32, 33.
That's what I used to say, and like I'm in my mid 30s now, close to mid 30.
Yeah, you're like, what age? What age you looking for?
To get married
Yeah.
or to find my husband?
Well, same thing, no?
No, I want my husband to be like in his 40s.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like right now, if I want to, I don't know, man. I used to want to get married. I don't know anymore.
Really?
I think I'll be okay with living with someone in the same place,
But not married?
but not married.
I don't know. I feel like
My favorite
I'm very traditional. I feel like I have to get married.
I'm getting the hang of
That's your
it.
favorite one? What's the other one? That's a joke. That's a joke.
I like
It's like I'm gonna find love in the next year.
yeah.
Dang, my bad.
I like it.
Yeah, but
Pero-
I'm a traditional. I wanna
A wedding?
Yeah, I wanna do like a rancho style wedding.
Really?
That's my type. So I hope.
Okay, girls.
Yeah.
Y'all be trying to get married?
Yeah.
Porque muchos hombres don't want to get married.
I know.
I feel like the girl is like, the one out carrying her wedding dress in the back of her car, just looking for Mr.
Just
Right.
waiting?
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
yeah.
I'm here.
No, it's so beautiful. Love is so beautiful. Like I see I see my cousin get married this year. I was like, yo, it's so like, and like I've known him forever, my cousin. And I was like, yo, that's so beautiful. And then I saw my favorite YouTuber get married like not too long ago, and I was like,
Really?
it's so beautiful. I was like, dang, I want love.
But those weddings are expensive.
Oh yeah, I've heard. I'm saving up now already.
You should do a destination wedding. It's a lot
A
cheaper.
destination. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Travel to like Punta Cana or Cancun or
What do you think about eloped? You know what eloped is?
you just go to courthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that?
You know what? It's funny because I wasn't, I'm a advocate for therapy because I've been in therapy actively for the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when I was like 31, 32, that sounds like it was a long time ago, but no, it was like last year.
Yeah.
But in like the beginning of my 30s, it's like, as a woman, oh my God, I'm 30 and I haven't
Running out
gotten
of time,
married.
yeah.
But then also because I haven't settled. Because if I wanted to, I would.
Yeah,
Like,
that's how
like honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like I want more than just, I got married and I did it. No, I want the
Like
real
a match.
thing. Like a match. It should just match.
Do you think you found that person? Like you found the right person, but it was just at the wrong time?
No,
Never?
I feel like none of my exes I could tell you, oh my God, I wish it would have worked out. No, now, like after the relationship is over or whatever, I'm like, now I see why it didn't. I'm glad it didn't.
You know what's crazy about that?
And none of them are married still.
Wow. So you weren't the problem.
Yeah, like
Just to
Rihanna
make it
said.
clear. Yeah.
I wasn't the problem. They're still not married.
It's crazy.
I know who I'm talking about.
There is this one girl I had like a huge crush on, like insane. I was like, this is the girl I want to marry. That's it. I want to marry her. And
Did you ever tell her?
well, I did end up asking her to be my girlfriend, and she said no, which I was like, dang. So like, time passed by, and then I kind of like reconnected, and I'm just like glad. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it wasn't meant to be. Like now I see that it wasn't meant to be. Like, but at that time I was like, God, please, like I know she's the one. But after like maybe a year, I realized, okay, now that I don't really like her like that, now I see the red flags. Because when you're like in love, you don't see that. But now I see so many red flags, and I'm like, oh, well, thank God I didn't do it. Thank God she said no.
Is she still
Crazy.
single?
Yeah, she's still single.
Oh,
Me too.
yeah.
We're both the problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going back to what you said about eloping,
Yeah.
I had a therapist who told me that over 50% of the people, because he's a marriage counselor, and he said over 50% of the people that actually get married in a big wedding, he's like, I've been a therapist for 20 years.
The divorce.
He's like, the ones, statistically, that's what he said, based on his experience, because he's a marriage counselor.
Yeah.
He said, those people that get married in a big, huge wedding, thousands of dollars, they're quick to get divorced in the first 5 years of marriage.
I could see that.
Because they do it mostly for the show.
Yes.
They're excited about the wedding day. What happens after the wedding day? Es cuando el matrimonio comienza.
Dang.
And he's like, the ones that last the longest are the ones that just go to get married at the courthouse.
Wow. Yeah, because that makes sense, because they're doing it for vanity, for the show.
Yeah.
To show everybody, look, we're happy.
Yeah.
Look what he did for me. He loves me. I love him.
Yeah.
But then leading up to that wedding, it was probably extremely stressful. Like, nah, that's not what I want. It's not. Why is it all going wrong?
Why are you putting my mother-in-law all the way over there and my mom?
Yeah. And
I don't want to sit next to your cousin.
yeah, so you really get to see. Like, that's crazy. Dang.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have a ranchero wedding.
Do it for the right reasons. Don't do it for the show. That's for sure.
I'm going to do it to start a YouTube channel. Start a family channel. They make a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to know this girl that she actually has a YouTube channel, a family YouTube channel. And she has like millions of followers now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they like people just love documenting relationships, documenting love. But again, those relationships are always the most,
toxic.
The toxic. You don't know what's going on behind the cameras. Because now you have to pretend like you love each other for the content, even though you've had a bad week. Because there's weeks where you just can't stand your partner.
Yeah, because you work with them pretty much.
Yeah, and then so now you gotta hey, we gotta pretend like we love each other. Let's do this thing, and then you do your little dancey dance, and then go back to being mad at each other.
And then also you have to involve your kids. I feel like the kids get tired of that.
Oh yeah, I always say like when I have kids, they're gonna become YouTubers.
They are?
Yeah, I'm gonna record them.
But what if they don't want to?
That sucks. Like they want their tuition paid or not? Like what's up?
Do you really think YouTubers make a lot of money?
I
guess because I'm new to this world.
Yeah. Nah, they do pretty good. Like the ones that are doing a lot, like way better, are streamers.
What's the difference?
Streamers are people who are like just live streaming. They're not really doing YouTube videos where like all the editing is just a live thing. Those people, they're making like a little bit more money than rappers, even way more money. They're making a lot of money. There's like these deals. There's a new platform. Been giving out like $10 million deals just to get on their platform.
What's it called? Why are we on it?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You have to be selected, or can you?
Yeah, they have to select you. But it can be selected, right? Kick,
right?
Rumble, huh? One of you two.
They on it or what?
That's the two new platforms, Kick and Rumble.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're making a lot of money.
Kick and Rumble, huh?
Yeah.
What's up?
I can live stream.
Hey, but so when you're saying live stream, is that just like on like YouTube Live?
Yeah, just live. Like really, there's like the people that are making the most money. It's literally just their webcam, and they're just in front of the front of the screen for like 8 hours, just talking, record like reacting to different things and
really
a lot of money. Yeah.
Oh my God, I've been doing the wrong thing all these years.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. There's so many ways to make money now.
Yeah.
So you just gotta.
I feel like everyone. We were talking about this earlier. I feel like everyone now wants to be their own boss.
Yeah, and I think
it's like
even if not be your own, like you can still be working with someone, but have your side hustle.
Yeah.
So you just have like the money you can rely on, and then the extra fun money you can make.
Yeah.
And then hopefully that grows bigger and you become your own boss. But another thing, as much as everybody wants to become their own boss.
It's not easy, man.
And it's not meant for everybody.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some videos of people, because it really is. I'm not even lying. That quote, you leave the 9 to 5 to work 24/7.
Is real.
It's 100% real. And some people are not ready for that. Yeah. People are like, oh yeah, I want to make my own rules and all that. Yeah, it's cool. You could do that.
Consistency.
Yeah, but you just got to remember, that does not work. It does not stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're constantly, especially now since you have more experience than me in this, you are literally a digital creator. Is that the right title?
Yeah. My company, it's a digital media company, so I'm the president
overseeing
of that.
Everything.
Yeah.
So you have a lot.
Yeah.
On your plate.
Yeah. So
I don't see you dating anytime soon, friend.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I've gotten many arguments of girls because I'm not replying, and there's that one thing. If he wanted to, he would.
Yeah. I believe in that. Sorry, I'm being toxic.
I get it, but it's also the energy. Like, it takes so much energy just to reply to someone.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It
To,
takes
like,
2
read
seconds,
it,
bro.
To read it, to reply. It's just like, I just don't got, I don't know. Maybe I suck at communication. Maybe that's why I'm single.
Communication is huge.
Yeah.
You got to be able to communicate.
Yeah, because I thought about it. I was like, yeah, when I really liked the girl, I did make the time. But then when I did make the time, I was valuing her time more than my own time. So I was pushing my stuff away.
You feel like you were giving everything up for her?
Like, if she was like, hey, let's go to Target, like it's 10 p.m., like, hey, let's go to Target.
And you have things to do.
Yeah, and I'm editing a video, I'll go to Target. Yeah.
Dang, you really, really liked her a lot then.
I did. Just sucks.
And how long did you guys date for?
Honestly, I don't even think it was dating, to be honest. It was just me being delusional.
Oh, you want her to watch this video and you want to ask her out again?
It's gonna be like 3 girls who are saying, like, is that
Oh
what, is
my
she talking about me? Is
God.
she talking about me?
3 girls. You're a player.
Not anymore.
So you used to be or what?
I don't want to say I used to be, but back then I was just a little bit more like, I'm a little bit more playful. Not a player, but playful.
So have you had an official girlfriend?
Nah, never.
Never?
No.
Like an official novia.
I had one in freshman year for 2 weeks, but that doesn't count.
No, pues no.
No.
So has your mom ever met a woman that you're dating?
No. And that's another thing. I hold my mom to, like, well, I'm super family orientated.
Yeah, I saw that when I went to your place, yeah.
So when, like, I bring a girl around, she has to be cool with my mom and she has to be cool with my cousins. Because most of my cousins are girls. All of them. I got, like, way more girl cousins and I grew up with them. So they're, like, all like my sisters. So I hold, like, the women I talk to like a high standard. Like,
right.
You better like my cousins because they're going to be around. And you
Do you have
better,
any
like,
sisters?
No, I don't have any sisters.
Oh, that's why. So they're like your sisters.
Yeah. And then, like, and they're, like, really cool people. So it's like, if you can't get along with them, then it's a red flag for you.
Yeah.
Because they're very,
Yeah.
they're
very chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Like, I feel that was a problem that I had with my ex-partner. He did not like my friends. Yeah. And like, you know, I'm in a different state and a different city from home.
Yeah.
So a lot of my friends have become my family here.
Nice.
So he did not like any of my friends.
Okay.
Like probably like 2 out of the bunch. And that was a problem for me because whenever I wanted to do things with them or whatever, they're like, no, because your friends are going to be there. So he was not trying to accommodate.
I get you. I was that friend. I was the friend that girls would be like, oh, you're going to hang out with Saul? No, you can't go. That was me.
Really?
Yeah. I'm still to this day, but I've chilled out. That's just how they know me. But do you believe that you are?
I think you're super chill.
Right?
Yeah. You're very mature for your age, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to. I feel like now that I'm a business owner, I got to be a little bit more mature and
Carry
respectful. And
yourself
I can't be saying crazy shit like I used to. But do you believe that you are who you hang around with?
Oh, good question. I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why did it take you a while to answer that one?
Oh, put me in the hot seat. Because a lot of my friends are crazy.
Right? You don't think you're crazy?
You met some of them yesterday.
Yeah, they're crazy. They're fun. They're fun crazy. But but you don't. So what? You don't think you're like crazy like that?
I think I'm fun. Like, I like going out. I like having a good time. But I'm very responsible.
Okay.
Yeah, like, you know, like you saw today.
Yeah,
the way I work. Like when I want something.
We have not stopped.
Yeah, we have not stopped. Yeah. So Saul came in, put in the studio together. We're still working in the last minute pieces.
Yeah.
But it pretty much is done.
Yeah, little by little.
You'll
see like cool decorations
going up.
You guys will grow. You guys will grow together with your audience and Carla. You guys can grow together. Yeah. That's the best part.
Going back to your point, yeah, I do think so. I feel like my friends are also very successful in their careers. But we're all single.
Yeah. That's fun. Should invite me next time you guys go out to like Colombia. That looked fun.
Colombia was fun.
I bet.
Colombia is one of the prettiest, nicest, cleanest, just a great vibe city that I've ever been to. See, you gotta go, bro.
I was trying to go next year for my friend's bachelor party, but all the girls already like, no, like you guys are not going.
No.
Especially Saul was going. No, you're not going. So we're going to Mazatlan instead.
Mazatlan is fun. I've never been, but I've heard really good things about it. With Colombia, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
If I was dating you or if I was dating a guy and I have feelings for this guy and we're in a relationship,
And he goes to Colombia.
I will have a problem with that.
Oh.
Matter of fact, a lot of you are going to remember that I did talk about this on the radio show where I had an ex who went to Colombia and we broke it off because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He cheated.
It was stop. I don't know if he did.
I
don't know if he did. If he did, oh well, we broke up.
Yeah,
I had a
yeah.
problem with that. No, we already had a lot of problems
think
leading
this
up
is-
to the trip.
I think this
It
is
was like the cherry on top.
Yeah, I think for that you can be like, I'm gonna go play with fire. I don't know if I'm gonna get burned, but I'm gonna go play. But I know it's a bad idea. So you made that decision to go play with fire. And who did he go with?
Supuestamente que con su tío y con otros primos.
Yo.
Y que iban a una misión. Like they were going to like some type of cleansing detox experience. I don't know.
They didn't have that like in Tulum and like Mexico and
Look,
Kansas.
this is how I see it.
Uh-huh.
The older version of me now. Because that was like 3 years ago. If someone really wants to mess around and do the wrong thing,
Yeah.
you can find a way.
Yeah.
Because there's like massage parlors and, I've never been, but
Yeah, neither have I.
yeah.
Nah.
You never been?
Nah. Boy.
Say it without smiling.
Nah.
Say it without smiling.
I've never been there.
You're nasty.
I went one day, my back was hurting. Next thing I know, something else was.
Happening? Oh, God, no wonder you're single.
Is that a red flag?
Heck yeah, it's a red flag.
It's like some like girls listening, they're like falling in love, then they hear this part.
They're
My
like-
bad. Just skip this part.
You want me to edit it out?
I feel not honestly. I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate at happy endings.
Oh my God, why?
You should every man should get one. Yeah, I think so. This is why. Single
Every
men.
man should get
Single
man.
men should get one. One, because men already usually don't get any massages,
Uh-huh.
right? So go get a massage, and they treat you very nice.
You did it for the experience. Or you did
Yeah,
it because you
I
wanted?
did for the experience.
Uh-huh.
I found out there was one. I went, and everything. I walked. I felt like a car wash. Like I went in. I got cleaned up. You leave how you enter. Like they clean you up real good. They make you feel good. They got nice music going on. Like it's a good time.
Really? How long does it last?
I lasted 2 minutes. Nah, kidding. Nah, I'm
Hey, at
kidding.
least you're honest.
Nah, I'm kidding. It's like till like,
Hold on.
and that's the other one. Wait, which one was that one?
2 minutes. No,
Nah. I had to get my money's worth. Yeah, so it was 2 minutes.
No. But how long was the process?
So it was like
An hour massage?
yeah, like 10 minutes of like massage, 2 minutes of sex, and then like 20 minutes of me talking about my feelings.
No way. I know.
No, I'm just kidding. It was about like 30 minutes. It's usually until you finish. So that was about like 30 minutes.
Okay, this is something else.
Yeah. So it was a fun time. So I'm an advocate for happy ending massages. Every man should go at least once for the experience.
For the experience.
And then strip
But
clubs.
but I've heard people that get addicted to that.
It's very bad.
Yeah.
It is very bad. I can see why you get addicted.
Yeah. I've heard. I've heard of people that. Actually, a former coworker.
Oh.
I'm gonna say
Hey, yo.
a former coworker. He says he was addicted to it, going to get massages and getting happy endings.
I think the reason is because these women are very attractive, and also it's just like you go in and you go out, no conversating, no nothing. You're just there, you get your pleasure and you leave.
Really?
Like nothing happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm a talker. I like to talk after sex.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who it's
Really?
with. I like to talk. I like to get to know them. Like I don't want.
what?
I don't know. I feel like.
She's like next.
Yeah. Nah. That's
Yeah.
probably what she is. Like she's probably like, yeah, get out of here. But I don't know. I feel like.
You're like, I still got 5 more minutes. I paid for this.
Yeah,
time.
I paid for this time. Nah, but I've only done it one time, and it was a cool time, and it's expensive. So I was like, I'm not. You regret it.
What is expensive? How much does it cost?
Average like $250 to $300.
Really?
Yeah.
En Colombia cuestan $100. That's what I heard.
Oh, really?
I mean, obviously I didn't go, but that's what I heard.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to Colombia.
Yeah. And like when we got there, the culture is really, really beautiful. Like the comida, hay música por todos lados. And when we got to Medellin, you can tell because you just can tell that that's what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they're dressed very provocative.
Provocatively.
And like heels, and they look like they're going to the club, but they're just standing
But there's
around.
no club. They're
Yeah,
in front of the taco stand.
Yeah, but they're just standing around and walking back and forth, and they're really all beautiful. Pero there's a thing. Before getting there, mucha gente me decía, "Oh, es que todas están operadas." Not true. They don't.
Natural, right?
There's a lot of them that are natural. So it's a myth when they tell you all the women in Colombia are operadas. That's not true, especially in Medellin. No.
I wonder, like, how their lives would. I feel like if they lived in the United States, they probably could have became like influencers and made a lot of money just becoming influencers.
Yeah,
Or
because
OnlyFans.
they don't have OnlyFans in other countries other than the States.
Probably. I don't know. I've never heard of any like countries outside of the United States talking about OnlyFans.
That is true.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, you know what they do, because there's some Mexican influencers who have OnlyFans.
Okay.
And they live in Mexico and they have
Cool.
OnlyFans.
Are you going to talk about you getting into OnlyFans? Or what's the new one you're making? The Patreon?
The Patreon. Only Carla.
Only Carla?
Yeah.
Link in the bio?
Link in the bio.
So, I don't know if you want to explain it but we made a Patreon.
Well, you popped my cherry with the
yeah.
Patreon
So
app.
So if you guys want to see more of Carla, of exclusive behind the scenes, exclusive content.
Exclusive content, exclusive conversations.
Exclusive conversations.
Yeah, because here I want to keep it PG-13.
Yeah.
For this YouTube channel,
Yeah.
for the podcast, apps and stuff like that. But
sometimes it can get a little crazier.
Yeah.
So you put that on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to be, a little bit more me.
Yeah.
Transparent.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think Patreon's a perfect way to do it.
Yeah.
And then plus, if you subscribe, you're gonna get shout outs from Carla.
Yeah. I'm excited about that part. I know people are gonna be excited to have their name on the platform, on the show.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah,
I'm excited.
It's a cool venture. I'm glad I'm being part of this history.
Yeah.
And plus, this episode, technically, it's not episode 1, but kind of episode 1. Episode 1 in the studio.
In the official studio.
Yeah. So I'm excited, and it's very cool how we came, like, in each other's lives.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to let them know. I can go.
Yeah, no, go ahead. How do?
So I made a video. IE and Friends, my podcast. We made a clip talking about women's hair.
Actually, I should show it.
Yeah, you can play it.
Play it. Let me see if I find this, because it's been a few years. No, it's been a few months.
I think since I posted maybe a year, but go to IE and Friends. It's the top video.
Right, but I want to see how I want to show them how I used it.
Yours. Oh,
yeah, how I used your voice, your video.
So basically, I said if she has black hair, she hates men, she's gonna eat your soul.
I found it.
Let me see.
Black hair, they'll destroy you. They'll eat your soul. They hate.
Yeah.
Black hair, don't fuck with them. Black hair, they'll destroy you. They'll eat your soul.
I look hot.
Yeah, you look hot. That was one.
Can I show it to them?
Yeah.
Should I get close to the camera and show it to them?
Whoever's your editor, just put the video right here.
Yeah.
Black hair, they'll destroy you. They'll eat your soul. They hate every.
Yeah.
So that video with your
Went crazy.
with your
Audio?
voice, I got. Let's see the insights. It reached 335,000 accounts.
Wow.
And it got shared over 990 times.
Wow.
And 1,791 people saved it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a.
Oh my God, Saul.
Well, I'm famous.
Oh my God,
What
Saul.
happened? What?
Oh my God.
What?
This gives me goosebumps.
What is it?
I'm gonna cry.
Wait, why? I'm scared right now. Is it the same day?
God, this is so crazy.
Wait. Don't tell me it's the same day. If it's the same day.
Dude, it was October 20th of 2022. It was literally a year ago. Today's October 31st.
Whoa, a year?
A year.
Whoa, shit. That's cool. Well, I'm proud of you. It's so cool.
¿Quién
Like,
iba a decirlo? Why am I crying?
no, it's such a beautiful
Look at
moment.
it. October 20th of 2022.
Wow,
And I could have known that I was gonna meet you a few months later.
that's crazy.
Wow, that's
From
wild.
doing that sound. Do you remember when you heard the sound and did it?
It's because I have black hair at that moment,
Yeah.
and it was like a cute video. And then I like when you said they'll eat your soul and they'll destroy you.
Yeah.
I feel like that
Like,
was
that's
true.
me.
That's me. La perra, la caballota,
Yeah.
la empoderada. And I was like, yeah, girls with black hair,
That's
and then I
cool.
went to red hair.
Yeah. That means she needs if she's going through things, leave her alone.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was going through hell and back when I dyed my hair red.
But yeah, no, my tia, she sent that to me, and she's like, look, she's a very famous radio host. You should get her on your podcast. And I was like, oh, what the heck? And I saw it, and it was that video. So then that's when I messaged you, and a year later, I didn't even know you followed us. To be
Yes,
honest, I didn't know you
I started
followed.
following you. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was.
And
that was
then
cool.
I saw that you sent me a message. Well, yeah, I am friends.
Like I shot my shot. I was like, hey, what are you doing?
You were like, gracias por usar nuestro audio. Somos big fans.
Yeah.
On October 20th. And then next thing
the rest
you
is
know, and the
history.
rest is history. Here we are.
Wow, that's crazy. A year. Wow.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's why you never know. Like, that's why I don't like to stress too much on the future, because I feel like if you know you're a good person, you're in good hands.
Yeah.
Like the universe is just gonna reward you for being a good
Yeah.
person, and
Yeah.
that's why you're saying like, why are you so mellow?
Yeah.
I'm like, because I trust that everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Like 100% trust that everything's gonna be okay. 100% know that I'm gonna be successful. I just
Yes.
100% everything, and from
I
that,
love your confidence.
and I just relax after that. And things okay.
I need some of that just to like trust and believe and let go, right? And because my problem is sometimes that I think it happens to a lot of people. We want to be in control.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm like, if I don't do it, no one's gonna do it like I'm gonna do it. But like example, like decorating this room, I want it to be all pretty and have everything done by today.
Mm-hmm.
But some things they're just not in your
Exactly.
reach, or not possible at the moment.
Yeah, and
You have to be
it's on
patient.
in God's timing.
God's
Like
timing is
you would
always perfect.
yeah, you would know like you'll be like, you know what, I'm glad it didn't happen then. I'm
Yeah.
glad it happened now.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, And the one thing that has put me in that mindset, that's really just like what is it? It's the misdirection thing. It's like a no. It's like no is just misdirection. I forgot how.
Or
it went.
no, I think it's called. Oh, it goes like
Something-
rejection
Yeah, rejection.
is redirection.
It's just redirection.
Yeah,
And then so that's why I just go with like if I had to go this way, it was for a reason, and I'm gonna trust that reason.
yeah,
And I'm gonna make the best out of that.
yeah,
So and I feel, and that just made me really good on my toes, and I'm a quick thinker.
yeah.
Something goes wrong, I can fix it right away.
Right.
And I just trust myself. That would always be like that. So that's just believing yourself and trusting yourself. As like corny it sounds,
It's true though, and I hope like if anyone that's watching this video and you want to go and you want to quit your job, or you're not happy in that relationship, or you're not happy with the situation at work, or you want to try something new. You know what? No te quedes con el no. No te quedes con las ganas.
yeah. Just find out, see what happens.
Yeah, find out and do it. Like, having to leave the radio was a big step for me because I did not see it coming.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have heard, like, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué no pasó? Like, it wasn't planned. It just, it caught me off guard, and I just had to stand up for myself and believe that I'm worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very proud of myself. Who knows what's going to happen? But como dices tú, I know that I'm going to be okay. I know God is going to take care of me. I know the universe is going to take care of me. But I had to do it porque tenía que defenderme, porque yo sé que valgo más, you know? And in the situation that it was presented to me, it wasn't fair. But I had to do it. I had to do it because I was like, if I sign, I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah, you're going to be miserable. You're not going to be giving the best of your energy.
Yeah.
And that just long
I know
run
my
it
value.
shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then so the worst part is getting an offer and then just being like okay with it and not happy and passionate about it.
Yes.
And then you just slowly start burning out. And then so you lose. You're going to lose either way. So might as well just go on your own and make your work worth it.
Yeah.
Instead of what people want to make it worth.
Yeah, that's very true. Because, that's what I always tell people, like, el no ya lo tienes.
Yeah.
The no is there.
Yeah.
By you not doing anything about it, by you not jumping into that opportunity, by you not moving from, to a different city or going into that relationship, whatever you might be going through, go for the yes.
Yeah, always.
How would you know
Exactly.
if you don't try it?
And I mean, I've been in situations where I was very scared to do it, and I did it, and I'm so happy I did it. And one thing that I like to gamble. I like to not gamble, but I like to up the stakes. So whenever I'm uncertain about things, I like to do more. I'm like, if I'm gonna be uncertain, might as well let's go 100%, and let's see if it works. So that's how I just live my life. If I'm scared about doing something, I'm gonna do it 2 times.
Oh, I like it. Yeah. I remember when I did my very first like trial podcast, because this is new world for me, and I called you. Like I actually messaged you on Instagram because I was following you, and then I originally, like I've told you before, organically liked your content. You Aaron and Caesar are really just funny, and your content is great, and obviously it shows. And then algo de ti, güey, me dio como ese trust to actually reach out to you. Because I could have been like, nah, he looks like he's stuck up, or he looks like he's going to be like, girl, what you want? Like, bye. Or like, you're going to try to hit on me, or like, okay, I'll help you, but what you got for me,
Yeah.
And I remember I was like, hey, I really like your content. I'm going to do a podcast. You have any suggestions for me? And I was like, can I call you?
Yeah.
Because I'm a talker.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I understand things better when they're explained to me, like with words, in the conversation. And you were like, yeah, call me. You gave me your number.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I'm going to go do a trial podcast. What do you think? And you're like, hey, and what you said to me?
Yeah, I was saying the number one thing when you want to start your first episode podcast, don't make it seem like it's your first episode.
Yeah.
Make it seem like it's your 50th episode. Like you've already been doing this because you want to show people what the show is going to be about. The first episode shouldn't really be an intro because that doesn't really give you a look into what the show is going to be about. It's just kind of getting to know you. But people want to they want to know the entertainment that's coming with it. Like we'll get to know you as the episodes go on.
Right.
But what am I putting my time into?
Right.
So that was one of the main things. I was like, just go at it. Turn on the cameras and start talking. You can be talking, for example, you're with your friends and your girlfriends. Just hit record. Don't even do no intro. Just start talking to each other, and then just keep going. And then out of record or just talking for 3 hours, there's gonna be
something good.
There's gonna be an hour, 2 hours of something genuine, something organic, something fun, instead of being so pressured into making it right. So I think that was the big one I told you.
Yeah, and you said by your 10th episode you're gonna feel good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're gonna be on the roll, and honestly, it's true. Mm-hmm. It's true, and it's all about chemistry. It's all about
people who show up.
Yeah, and also just being organic.
Yeah.
I feel like when people try to stage things, they're like, oh, is this,
That's why I feel like I can't do radio because I'll think too much about
agendas.
Yeah, agendas, FCCs, and I don't know. It's just saying bad words. Like I like to be free. I like to be like, I went to a massage parlor. I got a happy ending. I like to say things like that. I can't say that on the radio.
Not really. No. I'm like, not really.
Have you ever been in trouble for things you've said on the radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it?
One time I was expressing myself about something. I said, ay, qué pendejo. And they were like, press a dump.
Really?
Yeah, because you can cuss. Or one time I said, esa vaina. Like a vaina. It's like a word.
Like a deer, no?
No. Vaina. It's like Dominicans.
Vaina loca?
Like Dominicans use it like Caribbean. It's like a Caribbean slang. Or even Colombians. It's a word that Latinos usan.
Yeah.
Esa vaina. Entonces yo dije vaina y se enojaron.
Wow. Strict.
And some of the words también que dije, and they got mad. And, in the radio, you have to play a character. Mm-hmm. It's just a character.
Yeah.
But sometimes, it's just, it's who you have to be there and then.
Yeah.
I guess.
Do you ever get in trouble for being your character? Like in relationships?
Yes.
Yeah.
All the time.
How was that explaining and how did that work out?
Well, a lot of people, that's why I think it's also very hard to date in the industry.
Yeah.
Porque, especially Latino men,
They don't get it?
escuchan el show.
Yeah.
Like right now, if I'm dating someone, they're going to be like, what is she talking about?
Yeah.
Let me see how she thinks. Or what's her opinion about this
Yeah,
and that.
yeah.
And it's just like, hey, it's
It's
okay.
fun. It's entertainment.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
I don't
it's
actually go to
fun.
massage parlors.
Or did I? Or did I not?
You never know. I don't
Eh.
know. Is it a character? I don't know.
Pero people are, that's why I think for a long time I didn't want to date Latinos. Because I don't want them to hear what I talk about on the show. I don't want to feel judged. Oh, you said that.
So you're saying I should date a white girl?
I don't recommend it. I don't know. I've had experiences where I've dated outside my race and
Yeah.
it wasn't fun.
I'll see. I'll try. I mean, I've always dated, well, I've always liked Latinas either way.
Yeah.
So I'll see what's up.
Yeah,
I'm in
what-
Texas. I got Tinder out here. Bunch of like girls in cowboy boots and like,
Ándale.
hats. I'm like, hey, yo.
Eh,
So it's cool.
te agarra el escapade.
Right.
It's a club. It's a Mexican club, a Latino club.
That's fun.
Yeah, but thank you for being here.
Oh, no, thank you. I feel honored being,
Yeah.
because you're going to look back at, this is the thing I do a lot. It's going to happen a lot. In a year and 2 years, you're going to look back at like where it started. And so I'm super honored to be part of that moment. So you're going to be like in 3 years, some crazy studio, crazy numbers. And someone's going to ask you for advice.
Yes.
And you're going to be like, oh, just do it. Let me show you my first episode.
Right.
And it's here. Hey, person in the future.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So go for it. Whatever
Yeah.
whatever you want to do in life, you want to sing, you want to act, you want to do a podcast, do it. No te quedes con las ganas.
You need to start.
You need to start.
A good time like thing I think about, in 4 years you can pretty much set yourself up for success. And those 4 years, you think they sound so far, but 4 years isn't even a long time.
Yeah.
4 years,
They're going to happen anyways.
yeah, they're gonna happen
Hopefully.
anyways. So if you do it for 4 years almost every day, super consistent, either you're going to become successful or you're setting yourself up for success for the 5th year. And I always think about that. I think, like, for example, high school, you know how fast high
Yeah.
school went.
I regret not enjoying high school.
Yeah, because
I was so in a rush to get out.
yeah, it's just so fast.
Yeah.
So I just think I see my life as high school 4 years every time. I'm like, these 4 years, I'm going to grind out podcasting and I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to go hard for every day and see if it sets me up for success. And if not, I got another 4 years to go try something else.
Yeah.
So-
So far?
So far, it looks like it's doing pretty good.
I think it's
I'm on
doing
the
great.
Carla Medrano show, so I think I'm doing pretty good.
Eso.
But yeah, I think it's a good place to wrap it up.
Yes.
Always wrap it up.
Yes, yes. But thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for guiding me. Thank you so much for just being a great friend.
Of course, always.
Really?
Always. I'm here for you anytime.
Yes.
Call me, FaceTime away. And yeah.
Call me. Gracias, familia, por venir a visitarnos, escucharnos. Les mando besotes y nos vemos
Mua.
hasta la próxima.
Signing off.